And welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, one and all, to a brand new edition of the Quinn Spinn, Quick Spin edition here during the Helping Our Music Evolve Content Collab. I'm your host, the Quinn, at least it's how I'm known here on the program, and I'm back here on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and more for another rousing and riveting installment of the official podcast of Underground Music Collective. We're going a slightly different angle for music today, though, and we'll explain that in a second. Revel Nine's All Become at the top of the show. That was the song you heard. That's been our opening theme song here at the Quinn Spinn since the great year of 2014, and it will be until the very end of days. And I'm joined by CannaBae Marley, cannabis influencer and entrepreneur. And I thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And I'm excited to have this conversation and educate people here today. So before we get into the educational portion as far as your business ventures, let's educate the people on who you are, what your passions are, and why on earth you would want to come on this show.
Well, hello, everybody. I am CannaBae Marley. Who am I? Like he said, I am a cannabis influencer or a connoisseur. I believe in educating the community on the holistic benefits of cannabis, while also I have my own cannabis business where I also heal the community with my holistic products. So it's kind of like a double entendre there. I believe in, healing with all natural herbs, just stuff that grows from the ground that we can do at home, and then we don't have to go to Big Pharma for. So.
Right. So what are some misconceptions that people might have about the cannabis industry?
A lot of misconceptions is just like the misinformation and education. Like a lot of people don't know the difference between THC and CBD or indicas and sativas, because these different strains of cannabis, because CBD and THC are both cannabis, where you want to say marijuana, weed, CBD, whatever you want to say, cannabinoid, it's still cannabis. So they don't know to differentiate between the two and the holistic benefits of one or the other. Like, just say if you like just the high feeling, that psychoactive feeling, that's more THC involved. That's the weed. Right. While CBD is the more relaxation, the more medicinal benefits, because it doesn't give you that psychoactive feeling.
Yeah. What are some of the benefits of each? So, let's get a little more in depth, as far as, THC, the psychoactive feeling and the benefits of those products versus CBD.
Okay, so for me, I can tell you that. So as a female, sometimes we have a lot of internal pain. And as everybody knows, internal pain is in Mother Nature. So I can do CBD sometimes if I just want to get rid of that pain feeling. But if I also have a migraine and if I feel groggy, I will take THC because I can actually feel it, like take it all away. So it literally sedates my whole body. That's that psychoactive feeling that sometimes help alleviate a lot of pain in severe circumstances. While CBD, let's just say if I have a migraine or something, I can take a little bit of tincture and I'll be relaxed and I can go throughout my day and don't have this psychoactive or groggy feeling to where I just want to just sit there and relax. What's
something that's important for somebody who's maybe never tried any cannabis products to know before they do?
Always try in small dosages. So with CBD, you are less likely to have any type of side effects or psychoactive feeling. So if you want to start off with like a pain relief salve, you'll be fine with like a 200 milligram pain relief salve that I do sell on my website. But if not, for THC, if you're definitely trying to edible or anything like that, definitely start with the lowest dosage possible, because on some people it can take a very negative effect. Same thing goes for even smoking. Like, if this is your first time doing it, don't go all out. Try to at least smoke a sativa or a nice hybrid. I wouldn't go for a really strong indica because you would be in the couch. So yeah.
Indica in the couch.
Yeah.
For those of you who didn't know that out there. Let's talk about your products, and you mentioned your website. So what do you have available to people?
Okay, so for my products, I do a holistic line of CBD salves. So if you guys have, or if you have mothers, grandfathers, fathers that have arthritis and inflammation, I have a salve that helps alleviate and promote healing in arthritis and inflammation. I have one for pain relief. I have one for menstrual cramp relief for the ladies, because I too suffered from having extreme menstrual cramp pain to where I wanted to pull my hair out. So I made a salve for that, and that really has helped me, and it's helped a lot of other women in the community as well. I have one for eczema, which I have a lot of customers that love the eczema relief salve because of the positive effects it has on their children's skin, and doesn't really have any negative side effects like sometimes steroids does that we get from doctors and Big Pharma. And then I also have one that's like a healing salve. So if you have kids that are clumsy, because I am too, They bruise easily. I bruise easily. So when we trip, fall, or anything like that, I have a salve that actually will help clear it up. Because people don't believe I busted my head open just 2 years ago, but you would never know because I got the healing salve. So yes. And then I also have tinctures on the website that's good for pain relief or anxiety. And then I also have gummies, teas, and also edibles as well.
And so speaking and thinking about long-term impact, what impact do you hope your work has in the world?
I really hope honestly, I want to be put in history books. That's why I always told myself, because cannabis can really help change a lot of things. Some people are scared to go to the doctor's office, or some people just don't want to deal with having all these negative side effects on their bodies that comes with taking pharmaceutical medication. And I feel that the modern world is moving to this new age of healing, and cannabis can really be on the forefront because this is something that you can grow at home in some states, of course, and depending on what you're growing and the quantity. But this is something that you can easily pair up with herbs that you can take at home, that you don't have to worry about the negative side effects. You don't have to worry about, it may have cured me in this, but now I wake up and now I have this problem. So if you're interested in holistic healing, I really want cannabis to be on the forefront because it really can change the world. And it can also help build houses. So it's a lot of things you can do with cannabis. Yeah, a lot of multi-purpose. Literally multi-purpose. It can literally rebuild the ecosystem. But they don't know that, or they don't want us to know that, one or the other.
But now we know it. Now we know. CannaBae Marley joining us here on the Quinn Spinn. Before we wrap up, where can they learn more about you online? Remind us one more time.
Oh, yes. You can learn about me at CannaBae _Marley with 2 Y's, MARLEYY, or at my Instagram at Simple Hippie Heart, and hippie is spelled HIPPIE. And you can go to www.simplehippieheart.com for my website to buy the products. If you guys are ever in Nashville around 420, come to the Nashville Cannabis Festival. I started that as well. And I want to thank Quinn for having me on his show.
Thanks for coming on.
It was amazing to be out here for the community. I really appreciate the opportunity just to expand to your audience as well.
Thanks for coming here. Thanks for being a part of the Content Collab.
Yeah, I love Shiny.
Yeah, we'll do this again.
Yes, please.
Absolutely. This has been the Quinn Spinn, 2 N's in Quinn, 2 N's in Spin. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and more. I almost forgot the channels. And this is, I do this outro every time. I don't know. I'm not editing this, but whatever. You can also find us on the socials at Quinn Spinn Official on Instagram and Threads, and the Quinn Spinn, again, 2 N's in each word, Quinn and Spin, on Facebook and TikTok. UMCNashville.com is our central hub for all things independent music, creativity, community, culture, entrepreneurship, and all of the things. You can also find UMC Nashville on the socials, except Facebook. It's UMC Worldwide. Awkward rebrand last fall. Couldn't get it back. Long story. At Nash Live shows for all of your Nash Live experiences here in Nashville. We have a lot of events coming up, so make sure you stay tuned here in 2024 and beyond. Revel 9's All It Become going to take us out like it brought us in. Grab some muffins on the way out.